I think it comes back to something that you said, Evan, and definitely comes back to my definition of diversity. Diversity is extremely complicated. There are an awful lot of elements to it. And what we need to understand is if we really pay attention to the culture we create in the organisational context, if we get the culture right, and if we help people to understand that just because someone is different to me does not mean they are a threat, if we help people to understand that's how their brain is programmed to work and how they might be more fair, then we potentially impact all of these aspects of diversity. I'm not saying it's a silver bullet. But what I am saying is that where organisations are overly dependent on just having a diversity conversation and not talking about their culture, they're not ever going to get the innovation that they want or the collaboration that they want. They're not ever going to get any of the benefits of diverse voices because they won't be able to hear them.
We always have to remind people that if you bring people into an environment to fit your diversity need, but that you've not cultured the environment, you've not trained the environment, you've not taught the environment how to be accepting of difference, how to work with diversity, do you actually harm people?
But I just want to, I wish, right, that all organisations thought that way and thought about the harm that they were doing. But organisations are in business for a reason, we know that. And I find one of the arguments that works with business leaders is they're not just harming the people who come to work for them, they're harming themselves because they're spending more money on recruiting people and having really complicated or diverse approaches to recruitment. They're bringing people in and those people are not staying. Why would I stay in an organisation where I'm not being listened to? And that turnover costs companies money. And in a full employment economy, you cannot afford to be leaving talent behind. And the only way to retain diverse talent is to change your culture.
If you don't feel fully included, if you don't feel fully accepted in the place, all your creativity, all your extras, and the extras is what make an organization. It's not just doing enough. Enough is average. What excellence is about people going extra. And an environment that is not inclusive does not actually encourage the extras that people have.